Thursday. You're working for an audience of one.
Here is today's devotional, based on the sermon from this past Sunday at Global Harvest Assembly in Penang, Malaysia. Be sure to listen all the way through the devotional for a new song that you can worship along with as you meditate on today's devotional. If you prefer to read, you can find the entire devotional in the description of this video.
Who are you trying to please? So much of our stress and burnout comes from working to earn the approval of people, our boss, our spouse, our friends, even our congregation. When we work for people, our satisfaction rises and falls with their praise or criticism. We become dependent on a source that is fickle and temporary. But God calls us to a higher, more freeing way of living and working. He invites us to do everything as if we are working directly for Him, because in reality, we are. Our true reward, our inheritance, doesn't come from a human boss, but from the Lord Himself. Here's our anchor verse from Colossians chapter 3, verses 23 to 24. Whatever you do, do your work heartily, as for the Lord rather than for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the reward of the inheritance. It is the Lord Christ whom you serve. Let's unpack this together. This perspective changes everything. When you see God as your true source, your work becomes an act of worship, not a performance for human applause. You can serve with excellence, not out of fear of being fired, but out of love for the one who has already given you everything. You no longer have to complain that you're underappreciated or underpaid, because you know your ultimate validation and provision come from a heavenly account. Someone wisely said, if we are not inflated by the praises of men, we will not be deflated by the criticisms of men. Our stability comes from serving an audience of one. Think of how Jesus instructed Peter, "Do you love me? Feed my sheep." He didn't say, "Do you love the sheep? Feed them." Our motivation to serve others, whether in our jobs or in our homes, must be rooted in our love for God. When it is, we can serve difficult people with grace. We can persevere through challenging projects with joy. Our attitude becomes a powerful witness, the salt and light that makes people ask, "Why are you so peaceful? Why are you so joyful in this environment?" It's because you know who you're really working for, and He is a generous and faithful rewarder. It's time for our faith in action. Who is the primary audience you find yourself trying to please in your work or home life? How has seeking their approval caused you stress or anxiety? How would your attitude or effort change if you truly saw every task as a direct assignment from Jesus Christ Himself? As your action step, think of one person or situation at work or home that is difficult for you. Consciously choose to serve them today as an act of love and worship to God, trusting Him with the outcome and your reward. And now, a closing moment with God. In your prayer time, bring your work before the Lord. Repent for the times you have worked for the approval of people instead of for Him. Ask Him to transform your heart so that your primary motivation is love for Him. Consecrate your job, your chores, and your responsibilities to Him, declaring that He is your boss, your provider, and your reward.
I have built with my own hands on the shifting, sinking sands, chasing praise and fearing blame, tired of playing the same old game, bound by stress and worry's chain, working for a rest I can't obtain. Then I hear a gentle knock at the door of my heart. You whisper, let me in. I wanna be where you are. No more striving on my own, no more working all alone, 'cause I'm living for an audience of one. Every little thing I do is for the Father and the Son. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. This is my freedom, this is my brand new start. My true reward is the inheritance you've won. I am